Assalamu alaikum or hello and welcome to my channel. I am very happy to have you here. I'm gonna tell you my revert story today. I was born in a Catholic family and Christianity was the only religion that I knew back then. Also, my parents were quite interested in religion and they ended up joining Jehovah's Witnesses when I was about 7 or 8 years old. So I have participated at quite a few meetings and gatherings, Bible studies. I was quite curious as a child and a teenager. I read a lot of books and I was very hungry for knowledge. I still am. Fast forward to my early 20s, I decided that I don't need any religion in my life. I thought that religion is just a tool to control people. And I also thought that I was way too smart to follow any religion. A couple of years after, in 2015, me and my husband went to visit his family in Pakistan. And when I was there, I was so mesmerized by people. Everyone felt so genuine, kind, open, and I thought that people there were so different to the ones where I come from. And so there and then I made a decision in my head to become a Muslim. I thought that I wasn't eating pork anyway, I didn't drink alcohol, I knew that God existed, and I knew that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was real, he existed. So I just made this decision to become a Muslim. And I remember the ceremony very well. After I finished saying Shahada, I had one of the strangest feelings ever, and it's very difficult to describe it, but it was as if I have swallowed the light. That is as if a ball of light just entered me. It's a very strange feeling, and so I was very happy that I became a Muslim. But then we came back to London, and my life continued the way it has been before we went there. I didn't have any Muslim friends, I didn't have no support network, and so I didn't know what to do and how to do, to be honest, so I kind of did nothing. And then I remember year 2008, late 2008, mentally I was quite in a dark place, and I was just asking Allah. I said, Allah, you have to send me something, please just help me somehow. And very soon after that, I was in a grocery shop with my son, and as I was at the till, a lady walked to me. She was wearing a hijab. She walked to me and she said, would your son like to learn Quran? And I said, thank you very much, he's already learning. And then she said, would you like to learn? And I got quite confused. I said, I don't know. And so she waited me until I finished paying and everything, and she said, come. She took her phone out and she said, let me call the sister, talk to her. And I was like, okay. So she gave me the phone and I spoke to the sister. It was like Islamic center just at the side of the local mosque. And the sister told me about some activities and lessons they were having there, and I told her that I'll think about it, so I can go and attend. And the sister who talked to me in the shop, she said, come, let's just go with me, I'll take you there. And also I was really quite confused about the whole situation. I told her, yeah, that's fine, let's go. As we were walking down the stairs, she said, oh, I left my umbrella there in the shop. And then she said, you know what, it doesn't really matter. If I can guide someone to Islam, this umbrella means nothing. And so we walked to the center, and surprisingly it was about 2 minutes away from my home, and I never knew it was there. I never knew it existed. As we walked in there, I was feeling quite shy, so I just kind of got to know what's happening there, what do they do. And at that time I was working full-time, so I kind of knew that there was no way I can go and attend any of those lessons. So, and right at that time, actually, I got blepharitis, which is inflammation of the eyelids, and I couldn't see the screen very well. And as I was working in finance back then, I couldn't work because I couldn't see the screen well. So I got a sick note for a few months. So I used those few months to actually attend some lessons and to learn things. And actually from there, the seed that I got from there has grew into what I am now. And it was then also when I learned how to pray, and I can truly say when I started praying, that's when my true journey to Islam started. I shifted my thinking. Previously, when I would have negative thoughts, it would just consume me. And now, if I started having negative thoughts, I would just remember Allah. I would talk to Him. I would pray to Him, and that would just change the whole situation so much. And the difference to my well-being, especially mental, to what I was before Islam and to what I am now, I cannot describe in words, honestly. And this is the biggest gift that I ever got in my life. And of course, I'm not saying that me or other Muslims don't have any problems and everything is just so beautiful and easy in their lives. It's absolutely not the case. The thing is, when we have a problem and when we trust our Creator, we see it completely differently. So I see it as a challenge, or I try to find the best ways to approach it, the best ways to solve it. And I'm truly happy now, and that is all I could have ever asked for. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this was interesting. Assalamu alaikum.
شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب